Hey everybody, and welcome to the Wolf Pit. Hey, tonight we're going to do some simple pan-fried pork chops we get from the local butcher up the road. So we're going to keep this simple without overdoing the pork, and we're just going to salt and pepper these. And what we're doing tonight is we're going to do a pan-fried mustard glazed pork chop. Bone in, of course. There's no such thing as a boneless pork chop. Keep that in mind when you buy boneless pork chops. So we're going to salt and pepper both sides of these. By the way, these pork chops are at room temperature. You never want to sear cold meat. Remember that. Okay, we have a preheated cast iron skillet here over medium heat. And we want to put a nice caramelization on these pork chops. We do not want to over brown them on one side and then flip them over and they'll be raw in the middle. So we want to sear them, but we want to give them a chance to cook as well without sticking them in the oven. So we're going to put these in the hot pan. Okay, and due to the pork chops being at room temperature, you don't have to worry about really overcrowding the pan because you don't have cold meat creating a bunch of moisture in the pan. All right, after about 3 minutes, we're going to go ahead and flip these over. Yeah. Okay, we're going to let these go for about another 3.5, 4 minutes. Okay, so roughly 3.5 minutes per side. We're going to go ahead and remove these from the pan. All right, I've reduced my heat down to low, and I'm going to go ahead and deglaze the pan with 1 cup of Reverend Marvin's Gourmet Barbecue Sauce. You could use regular yellow mustard for this, or Dijon mustard of your choice. But this is a very multi-use barbecue sauce. It's straight vinegar, mustard, and red peppers. Stir it around here and get all the bits off the bottom of the pan real quick. So, alright, so we got about 1 cup of Reverend Marvin's barbecue sauce in here. We're going to add about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. So mix that around. Alright, once our brown sugar is incorporated, we're going to go ahead and add our pork chops back in here. Alright, we're going to let our pork chops barely simmer in this for maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes. Just until the glaze starts to thicken up and the pork chops finish cooking. Right after simmering for about 10 minutes in the mustard glaze, I'm going to go ahead and take these off and get them plated up. Alright, our mustard glazed pork chop and our potatoes Romanoff are done. Let's go ahead and cut into this pork chop and see how it turned out. Or how tender it is. Let's give this a taste and see how it turned out. Man. Let me get one more bite out of here before we go. Delicious. You get the sweet, a little bit of heat, the tang from the vinegar and the mustard and this glaze, and then of course the pork fat. Pork fat rules, makes everything taste better. Phenomenal. One of the best pork chops I've ever made. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.